Fidget spinners catch on fire in homes while charging. Fidget spinners seem to be all the rage these days, but if you're not paying close attention, yours could go up in flames. A mother in Alabama is warning people everywhere about the dangers of the little devices after her sons almost destroyed their home and could have killed them both in the process. Earlier this week, Kimberly Allums noticed her son playing with his new Bluetooth-connected fidget spinner with built-in speakers to play music. Running late to work, she was on her way out of the house when she heard the child screaming, "Fire! Fire!" When she ran upstairs, she saw her kid's brand new fidget spinner plugged into the wall and on fire. Her son managed to throw the fidget spinner into the sink to try to douse the flames. The device had only been charging for 45 minutes. But apparently that's all it takes for a lithium-ion battery inside one of these things to heat up and blow. Last month, a woman in Michigan had her fidget spinner explode when she plugged it into her baby monitor charger. The Consumer Product Safety Commission has issued a warning to the public that the gadgets should only be charged using the cables they came with.
Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
When awesome new toys go up in flames, we'll be there.
E-cigarette battery explodes in man's pants. A vapor from Kentucky got a whole lot more than a nicotine rush when his e-cig's battery exploded in his pocket. Josh Hamilton suffered severe burns to his right thigh in the fire at a gas station in the city of Owensboro last Saturday. Hamilton's pants were lit up like the 4th of July as he waited in line to pay for some snacks. In the blink of an eye, he goes from checking his pocket for change to running out of the store, shaking his leg in a desperate attempt to douse the flames. E-cigarettes are battery-operated devices which vaporize liquid, usually containing nicotine, which users inhale. And it seems the battery was the problem here. According to the Tobacco Vapor Electronic Cigarette Association, there have been 22 similar incidents reported since 2008. The association claims users often mismatch the lithium-ion batteries in e-cigarettes to the charger, which can be dangerous. It recommends users don't put e-cigarettes in their pockets because coins can short-circuit the battery when they rub against it. Hamilton was lucky that a gas station employee was on hand with a fire extinguisher to put out the blaze. Another customer then took him to the hospital, where he was diagnosed with second-degree burns. Hamilton said he hoped he wouldn't have to have surgery or skin grafts, but it was still too early to tell. One thing's for sure, though, he won't be putting an e-cigarette in his pockets again anytime soon.
Boy's hoverboard explodes and burns down his family's house. When Hayden Horn opened his 12th birthday present on November 20th, he couldn't wait to jump on the latest trendy gadget and cruise around effortlessly. His mom, Jessica Horn, even let him ride it on the night he opened it, but the fun and games quickly went up in flames when the hoverboard's battery ran out of juice. Hayden plugged it in the next day using the wall charger it came with. His mom said she walked by his room. She saw the hoverboard explode and catch fire within seconds, setting fire to his room first and then their whole house. Firefighters responded in time to rescue the family's dog, but most of their possessions were incinerated. The hoverboard was purchased on Amazon from a distributor called Fit Turbo. Jessica started a GoFundMe page to help the family with expenses from the fire and holiday cheer. The use of hoverboards in public has been banned in New York City and in London. According to a CNN report, nearly 90% of the hoverboards imported into Britain have been recalled because of the risk of explosion or electrocution. This is all that was left of the hoverboard that burned down the Horn's house.
Samsung's Big Bang Theory. The Galaxy Note 7 is probably Samsung's most famous model, not for its design or specs, but for its notorious tendency to spontaneously combust. After 2 recalls that cost the brand at least $5 billion, the South Korean phone giant has finally revealed where exactly it all went wrong. Samsung's Galaxy Note 7 was fitted with 3,500 mAh lithium-ion batteries, which should have enough space to allow negative electrodes to remain straight. However, those manufactured by a company subsidiary were found to have deflected negative electrodes, which caused the batteries to overheat and explode. As a result, Samsung recalled and reissued all Galaxy Note 7 phones in September. Replacement batteries made by a Hong Kong-based affiliate were likewise defective. Welding burrs penetrated through the separator and insulation tape, causing negative electrodes to be in direct contact with the positive tab. In some cases, batteries were missing the insulation tape altogether. Both factors were linked to the phone overheating and potentially catching fire. Samsung ultimately canceled production of the smartphone model and has had to reassess existing safety measures. The company has announced the implementation of a new 8-point battery safety check that's meant to reassure consumers that safety is now a top priority. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Now Samsung washing machines are exploding. Business for South Korean electronics company Samsung is booming. Literally. And we're not talking about exploding cell phones. We're talking about exploding washing machines. Apparently, several top-loading Samsung washing machines made between 2011 and this year are blowing up, just like the Samsung Note 7 cell phone. The U.S. government warned owners about safety issues on Wednesday after people in several states filed reports of Samsung washing machines going kaboom. Officials advise using the lower spin speed to lessen the risk of injury or property damage. According to CNN, the Consumer Product Safety Commission is working with Samsung on a remedy to the problem. Either way, let's hope no nefarious types like North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un get their hands on one of these exploding Samsung products. We can only imagine the horror.